morning, lovely. Welcome to Mickey and my craft. This is Hilda, your host. I hope everybody's doing okay and enjoying your holiday. Today, we are gonna start. This video is gonna be done through days and put together because I want to show you the whole process. Remember this is a flaming flower, right? And this is the Lighthouse of Hope that we did on Beaded cross stitch. So today, right, I always recommend, even though they tell you you have the option, but I always recommend that you wash them because the oils in your hands, you know, even though they're very shiny drills, as you can see, you always are putting oil on these items, which are not good. So today we're gonna wash them, and you're gonna see me wash them. I put gloves, so you know, the detergent. But before we do that, I'm gonna put this on my table to protect it from any splashing of the water. Here is my water. The temperature should not be more than 90 degrees, should be less than 90 degrees. So what I did is, and that's the recommendation, is probably getting cold now, is that you run the tap water, the hot water, and put a thermometer on it, like and then this is a meat thermometer, so is right there on the 90 degrees. So we can talk a little bit about this while we do that. So it will get a little bit colder, although it's not that hot either. So you can, while you're running, put a thermometer on it, and as soon as you see it that is under 90 degrees or 30 degrees centigrade, then you can, you know, like right now it's getting a little bit cooler. So, and you just use a little bit of detergent. Any detergent will do. Let me put it this way. And then you kind of move it. I use gloves to protect myself. Oh my God, Hilda, don't do so much splash. This is not a bathtub. Let me put a little bit more. Once you do this, right, and wash, take the soap out, you're gonna let it hang dry, okay? And you know those hangers that comes with the clips on the side for your pants? Maybe I'm talking old school, but they still exist. So, and you can use one of those to put this on it. So I'm just trying to get it a little bit foamy, so I will know that the soap is well mixed. Let's check the temperature again. Okay. Because you don't want the thread. I'm gonna let it hang for a couple of days, although I'm gonna hang it on my bathroom, one of those hangers that I just told you. But my bathroom and my bedroom, they are very warm. So, but tomorrow we're gonna have a warm day. The time I'm filming this is on a Wednesday, so let's put them inside. Right. And when you wash them, don't wring it out like this, like it was a towel, okay? It's not recommended. Just, you know, regular thing. And by the way, the ink doesn't go away, okay? The ink on the background, which is good on this, especially on this case. I like that background. And besides, it will reinforce the color of the beads. I like that. So we're washing the flame. You don't have to leave it like the stamp cross stitch for 30 minutes because you're not trying to take the ink out. What you're trying to take is any dirt, oil that it might have. Okay, I'm gonna put that one in. I should have another one with cold water with no soap. Here is a light towel. I like to wash them because you always, you know, they always get dirty and stuff like that, even if you put it in the box. But while you're doing the stitch and the oils in your hand, that's another reason why I wear gloves. These are pretty. I love them. So they don't go away, and no, they are not breaking. Look. The thread is not breaking or anything like that. But you gotta let it dry. And you see the water is a little cloud because it's your oils in your hands. And any dirt that might come off. You just wash it delicately. Don't wring it out. You're gonna see me how I'm gonna screw them out when we put rinse them in the soap water. This is good. This is good. It's taking all that crap out. Any dirt, any oil. No thread, as you can see. Let me as you can see, no thread is coming out. Nothing, nothing, nothing. If you follow my instructions on the tutorial, you should not have no problem. Here's the second one. No thread, no bead is coming out. So what I'm going to do now, okay, so I'm gonna change the water and I'm gonna come back and we are going to rinse it out and put it away, and then we stop and the video will continue later. Hold on just a moment. So welcome back again. This is day 2, all mixed up in one big video. The first time we were washing both the Flaming Flower and the Lighthouse of Hope. with soap. They are very well dry. There's no humidity on the thread, so it's very well dry. I'm gonna put this one back here. We're gonna iron both. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna iron this one first, because this one is gonna be frame. I iron this one, but when I touch it on the back, the thread is dry, very well dry. You gotta make sure it's very well dry. I'm gonna leave it aside because we're gonna iron this. To iron this, right, the whole thing has to be ironed on the back. However, you can still iron on the front, on the side, but not on top of the beads. Okay, I had my small iron in a low temperature, right? So let's start from the back. Let's iron it. Okay, so now I'm gonna try to stretch it and get some of that sprinkle out. I know I sew it too tight in these areas, but that's not gonna be seen in the whenever. I have not been able to find the. Look at how neat it looks. To find the frame for this one, but we're gonna frame the flaming flower, and it's gonna be practically the same concept. I recommend and I suggest you get a frame with a mat. Okay. And I'm just stretching all those areas. I have to have a less of a tight stitch. But anyway, it turns out beautiful. I like it. I like it. I don't know about you, but I like it. And I want to frame it. Okay. I want to frame it. These beads are glass, and if you put fire on them, on top of them, you're going to crack them. So might as well. And you have to have the, I have it like in about 1.5 setting. This is a small one, a travel one that I got from Amazon. So this is gonna be so neat. Let me go on the back a little bit more. I have a very tight stitch. I noticed that when I was doing crochet, so I have to improve on that part. don't leave the the iron on top of it for a while. Just keep on moving it. What the heck is this? So, gonna put it aside. I'm gonna fold it a little bit in half. And I'm going to put it back on the back because I don't want to get dirty or anything like that. Even though I'm putting it back in the box. Because this one I cannot frame it to hang it. Gonna let it there. Now, let's go to the flaming flower. Let's see. This one should take us less minutes to do it. You don't have to cut anything. All this is going to be covered. As a matter of fact, you should not cut anything yet until you do what I'm going to show you for framing. This is neat. I love this. And I'm trying to get that wrinkle out. Remember, to iron the whole thing, you have to do it from the back. Okay? But if you want to iron up front, you can only iron the area surrounding the beads. Ooh, this is too hot. It's getting too hot. And that's it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this aside. Meantime, this is going to cool off a little bit. And I'll be back and we are going to frame it. We are back. Now, we got over here the materials for framing. I got the frame. I left it in the box. I bought it on Amazon. Because it'll be good. The frame should be an 8x8 with a 5x5 opening on the mat. And I'm going to explain you what that means. Get the frame out. You're gonna get the frame very well wrapped. In these packets, make sure you throw them very well in the trash can. You don't want your dog or your toddler eating this. It can poison. It is poison, by the way. Let me put this aside. This bubble stuff. Now, you're gonna need some double-sided tape because you need to hold the fabric and stretch it. So I'm going to open. By the way, this is the frame up front. This is the frame, how it's gonna be. Okay. So now we're gonna take this out because we don't need that. And we're gonna frame in here, but I'm gonna set this aside for now. I'm gonna put this in here carefully, and we're gonna deal with this. Okay, so we have our flaming flower over here. Okay, it looks like it's a little crooked, but it's not. Let me show you why we can do this, how we can do this. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put 4 pieces, one on each size, about 2 inches. Nope, I'm sorry, this is the front. Oof, just in time. We're gonna put it on the back over here. We're gonna be about 2 inches. Because we want it let me show you how the Bright Passion came out. Here it is. This is a Bright Passion. It looks like it has moved a little bit. But this one was even curled up more. So let's see. What we're gonna do is we're gonna deal with just make sure it is right there. We're gonna deal with the size first. I'm sorry if I'm covering with my head. to do now is stretch this a little bit. That's good enough. Let's see if we can hold on just a second. Sorry, I thought it was my doctor with the test results. Okay, we see over here that it needs to be a little bit more stretched. All right. Maybe we need to put a little piece in here. Not too big. This is acid free, so it's not gonna damage the fabric. You should try to get it acid free. Here it is. This is the part that is coming to. So I suggest you don't cut it. We can put some pieces in these areas on the fork. We already put one in there, so but this is the best tape to put these beaded stitches on. Oops, need to take the tape off, cover off. We need this side. And here it is, folks. You can cut that little bit if you want to. And over here we can pull it back and even stretch it more. That's the good thing about this tape. you can reposition the fabric. And here it is. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this a little bit. God, these scissors are becoming awful. Okay, so now we're gonna put it back. Make sure that the glass doesn't have anything in there. Right, I'm gonna put it in here. You can put this back in here if you want to protect it. And trying to get this in. Hold on, let me get this some other form. Since it's an 8x8. Yep. In here it did work. Oops. Okay, and we had the flame flower framed. Look at how beautiful it is. Okay, it's been framed, ladies and gentlemen. Finally. Sorry about the light on the top. That is beautiful. Well, this is it. We showed you how to wash it. We let it dry, and then I just show you how to frame. It's the same thing for everybody else. So always keep a roll of this if you're doing beading cross stitch when framing, because as you can see, you can stretch the fabric and accommodate according to, you know, because I had a strong hand stitch. It's still a little bit of wrinkle, even though it's an improvement from this one, because this one was really rolled up. I had a lot of problem with this one. So yeah, I'm making my collection for the wall. Okay, so thank you for watching. Have a wonderful week, wonderful weekend, I'm sorry. And enjoy your days, enjoy your holiday, be safe, everybody. And don't forget to hug and kiss your fur baby from Mickey and I. Until the next time, much love and peace to all of you. Bye.